No, no, I was tabbed out. I was tabbed out. Somebody linked Twitch in Doom Twit or whatever. I don't really care, frankly. Highlight Kaiser specifically. Oh, it actually tells me it's like building shaders and shit now. Yeah, that is. I don't know. Apparently it got patched, so it's supposed to be less. No, but no, they didn't. They really
It's acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like.
I forget that.
Looks like a bunker.
That
or a
Ryder's
vault.
outfit looks like this.
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here
It's easy to
somewhere.
forget.
Let's find out.
Mr. Buck Tetris and what he looks like.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Okay, so this looks cool. I think we mentioned this last time when we ended here. The environments in this game are actually the high point of it, if I'm being honest.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
Scanner.
You're not leaving already, are you?
What do we got here?
Not until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated.
Okay, so we are.
Fluid is running through
what are
it.
we even doing?
It
in
could
this
be generating
game?
emergency
I'm trying
power.
to remember.
Your scanner will have more details.
not what we're looking for. But worth getting a record.
Watch your fingers. There might be traps.
I'm not detecting any.
I've made that mistake before.
Look there, do you see that?
Might be data, or bits of it.
I'm kind of quiet.
Well,
I'm always
if the
kinda
Remnant aren't
quiet.
using it.
Let me adjust this then. There we go. Let's go to like there. Then I should be fine. There we go. I should be fine.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, leads out of the room. Got anything?
I got something.
There's element 0 threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering that would take.
Phrase recovered.
What does that even
Must
mean?
read to access.
Element 0
This
threaded
console
through this
links
like
to surface facilities.
there's gold
Then it
threaded
must
through all
control
this
the
tech,
atmosphere
man.
processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down,
Element
like most of this
MacGuffin.
place.
Oh yeah.
The
baby.
fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
Oh yeah, this
So
is
if
the
we
patch
follow that
version,
conduit,
but
it might
no,
lead to the system
dude,
lockdown.
Ryder's still got his
No
giant
signs of any
beaks,
cat.
and that's really all that matters.
Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data
No,
present.
it wasn't. Hell.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts.
God, Buck Tetris, man.
I'll see what I can find
It's
on this
just-
beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault,
The mouth
I'll
might be
investigate the
worse.
relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
You don't watch many horror vids, do you? We have no idea what's down here.
And we never will if we miss something because we're huddled in a group. I'll be careful.
Just stay on the radio.
God, Buck Tetris'
I'm on
face.
frequency 145.8.
It still exists. Though.
Stay safe.
That's all that really matters. Is Mr. Tetris.
It can't be too risky for her with everything turned off, right?
This gravity well's sealed off.
This
No
looks
way
cool.
through.
Can I die to
Incidentally,
it?
a gravity well
Yes, I can.
is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space.
That's
This
my
is more
inherent
accurately a
instinct
well
for
with
anything
variable
is.
gravity.
Oh, this looks like.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this. Well, look at this. No way through, no interface points. Sam, note it down for later.
Com check. It's, well, you know who.
Okay, so
We
I
read you,
like
PB.
this
Stay in
underground
touch.
area, and I like the first one, but they've both been boxes, so negative out of 10.
They dug this place through solid rock.
Yeah,
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
this is cool though. It's a fucking diamond
Whoa.
rocks.
What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
Yeah,
The only
man.
way through is
Library
down
from Halo
towards
is
it.
an awesome
An
level.
unknown alloy and other materials, the composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit. Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy.
Conduit fluids. Where is Alfonso? Can they not hear you guys? I think I have my Twitch set up wrong.
A storeroom?
Assemblers, they're hostile!
Careful! Remember, they make other remnants.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know what the Twitch is hearing because
All that time on EOS.
you can't hear Alfonso at all, and I'm too quiet. All right, let's. Can you hear Matt at all? Yeah. All right, properties. Oh, you know. Oh, you actually. Hold up. There we go. Try talking now. No. Let's try this. Try talking now.
They can only hear you and the
There we
game.
go. I fixed
Interesting.
it. I fixed it.
Welcome back.
Did ya?
Thank
Yes,
you.
I did.
Okay,
I did fix it.
awesome.
There we go. We just have the wrong thing for the Twitch stream.
Do you hear that?
Probably do.
No, I'd say mute him again. No, that's just not necessary, is it?
Your mom's not necessary.
Well, I mean, no one is. I mean, there's a bit of surplus going on. Yeah, sure. I mean, she probably falls into that camp.
Remnant!
What do I have for? What the fuck is this?
So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole
No, it's
aqueduct
just
out
that.
Make
God,
up
it's
two
just, oh,
aqueducts, at least.
Oh,
it's
sweet,
just like a
got an energy.
spider,
Don't
a spider spinning a web. That's how
Burn through
piddly
your
that
shield.
lightning arc
Found that
is.
out the hard way.
I can't
It
describe
really
it.
is. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, yep. Louder than me. Why the fuck is? All right, let's do some adjusting here. Let's move that to like there, and that to there. There
Yeah.
we go. All right.
What?
Use the pillars for cover!
Louder than Tarns.
Eat a dick, man.
Eat 10 dicks,
Okay.
Tarns.
Okay.
Unwashed ones.
So in the middle of phrasing things, this flamethrower skill is fucking awesome, and I love
How did you get like hand flamethrowers?
it. I don't know, but I have a fucking hand flamethrower, and that's all that matters. It's great.
Nice.
We know that would be Zaze's weapon of choice where he to be playing this game. Him and hand lasers seem to go cap in hand. So.
Look at this thing. It's fucking great.
Hostiles down!
I love it. I've decided that Buck Tetris is left-handed, so we're gonna play with the left hand overhead view, which is extremely that looks really fucking cool.
Are you going to engage in a bit of method acting and just make sure that your shots are wildly inaccurate
All this for
deliberately
an
if you're on the
atmosphere
other side?
processor?
Yeah, this
What
is
is this
fucking
place?
cool as shit looking. I like this.
That's very, yeah, that's funky.
Yeah,
That's
I like it a lot. That's fucking cool. What's this way? I can put this gun away, can I? There we go. Oh, wow. Good job, Buck. You master flexibility there. It just doesn't even need to like,
Wow.
just like, whook, there it goes. It's back.
You just like stretch all the way across the back to put it on.
Yep.
I'm trying to do that, and I think I'm pulling a muscle.
Yeah, man. Is this just a dead end? It's just a dead end.
Oh,
I don't know. I like to think that in the future guns might be more like plasticine and you can sort of flop it over your shoulder, just stick it over the clavicle.
how does it hook on? Magnets?
Everything's
I
magnets.
think that's really sticky, to be
I
honest.
think the insane clown posse is the
Space glue.
who's designing all weapons in the future. Just everything's magnets. How do they work?
Space adhesive.
Space adhesive.
Who just-
Hell yeah.
Who just jumped in?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Terminus.
Another aqueduct. This liquid is
Oh, how you doing?
everywhere.
That's invasive,
It is.
but I
It's like
like it.
omnigel.
It's a bold
It is.
move.
That fluid
It's a bold
could be
move.
what's keeping this place
I just
going.
wanted to jump in
We've got company. More remnants.
and he looks when he's running.
He does.
Practically stick.
I could barely hear you, Term.
Alright, I need to adjust more sound settings. Game settings. Audio.
No, I can barely hear turn.
I know.
You just
But I need to adjust some stuff.
How about this?
There we go.
a little bit better.
Better.
Okay.
I should probably install some privacy settings. Doing radio channel. It's a little bit, open the window, get pneumonia, so to speak. Make love to the
Why
world.
doesn't my
Yo,
flamethrower
Tarn-
go forever?
Eyes up! Don't let them
Tar
get above
this
us!
gameplay.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad. It's very bad.
Yo, Tarns, I got a question for you. Who designed the colors of your suit?
Keep up the pressure. We're almost through. Fuck Tetris.
Design the colors.
I found the color picker and was like, oh, it's time to go to work.
Yeah.
Clearly Cruella, I'm in green and purple. Purple.
Well, I've always been of the assumption that the best color schematic is neon pink, neon green, and neon yellow. I mean,
Well, I mean, I really like the adventurous side to it. You know, you haven't hand-picked those colors. You actually didn't know where they would be on the spectrum. All you know is that you were pushing the slider far to the right as you could possibly go, and you were just gonna work with the consequences. I like that approach. It's like, it's not that you have an affinity for purple and green. That's just what you got, and you're willing to adapt to it. I find that great. I think that's great.
It'll actually be a great camouflage too once we get to the great forest.
yeah, man, exactly.
It's an alien world out there. Who knows? It could be ideal.
Is there any like reason I'm going to these? No, there's just more containers. Okay.
I mean, if nothing else, it probably gives you a combative advantage. In that, yes, they know exactly where you are, but they're so just befuddled by your fashion choice that it gives you the split second necessary to gun them down. And particularly how your suit lights up like that. I think it's ingenious.
I need a different
really.
weapon. The Matic rifle that I'm using was actually really amazing in the previous games, but it's not. It's like if somebody edited the super
That's one way
shotgun
to
to
learn.
only have 12 pellets. That's what it feels like using this.
The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Badges.
That
to
angers me,
interface with it
frankly. Just
directly.
the notion makes me really upset.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly
Buck
unwise.
Tetris is run.
Hey,
Buck Tetris
Sam
is run.
sounds like he's talking through a mouthful of wool. I don't know. I can't. Speak up, man. Diction. Come on. Maybe he's like Terminus and
Look
he's
how
eating on
high it is.
podcasts when he shouldn't be.
Might be another gravity well. The well's
No,
sealed.
no, he came straight off the set.
Maybe we can use the conduit for a minute.
Mr. Ramen. Oh, yeah.
That looks like a turret. Be careful.
It looks like a turret. Be careful.
This device appears defensive in nature.
I love these. Did he just say this device appears defensive in nature? That's what a fucking turret is, Sam.
Focus on the remnant.
Thank you. That's what I needed. I love structures like this, the obvious cover structure, as I like to call it, like placed in just a really fucked up way. At least the Halo, you know, the energy shield things the Covenant would drop. At least that made sense. Like it's like, oh, we're in war and they're going to use
Lockdown against hostiles.
like deployable cover as they're advancing. But like this is integrated into the building. Like
It's like a children's pop-up book out of a. Doesn't make any sense. Why be designed that way?
No good. Lockdown against hostiles.
So it's still really quiet apparently.
yeah.
Wonder if I'd
Yeah.
get anything on the scanner.
I wonder if I get anything on the scanner. Let's
The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
There we go. I cranked up my
Interface
microphone
will
boost all the way.
complete circuit and allow the
Yeah, it
vault
works.
open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown,
But at least it works for here on
Let's try it.
Discord.
sounds better.
The gravity well remains in lockdown.
I don't want to blow your guys'
Okay,
ears
no,
out. I'm sorry.
let's hit both those consoles.
we're
and
good.
complete the
Well,
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good here. Just wait for
device is
feedback.
online and makes a shield. At least it's
Oh,
friendly.
interesting.
Layers and layers of defenses. If they're defenses.
Thank you, Cora. I'm still amazed that that Cora didn't reject Buck Tetris. Of all the character designs
Power
that
restores
Scream
the gravity
plays for the
well.
other team,
Conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
thank you. Now it's just me who's super quiet. I don't get why I'm super quiet.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation
But
counts
hold
indicate
up,
the
I'm
vault has
gonna-
been offline for several
Is that a natural? Is there some sort of tractor beam there or traction beam? I don't know what you call it, or is that just a
Around the
normal
time
falling
the Scourge appeared?
pose? I don't know.
That can't
I'm
be
in like a
coincidence.
gravity well, I think
Maybe
it
the
is.
Scourge is why all those
Okay,
attacks
that's
was
disappointing.
It looks like a comic book character. Like this is what
Mm.
Superman looks like before he takes
No,
off.
yeah, that's
Well,
right.
I
There's,
mean,
there's actually a very specific stance to that,
Look
isn't
at,
there? There's
look
this
at how
sort of
Buck
one
Tetris
straight line.
runs, especially from the side here. The gate to that fucking arm swing, like he's
Crap. The conduit
really
sprang a leak.
really
Right over the
going
console.
for it.
Cross
Like,
interface and you'll
That's
be-
He's
something,
so
yeah.
happy.
And no
He's so
fluid,
It's
no
happy.
power.
It's like he's low
Maybe
running.
that's why
He's
those
like
devices
kind of like
above are
crouchy
turned off.
run.
I'm
We're
just
not
looking at like
turning
look how much his
There has to be
arms
some
swing.
way to
All right,
fix the leak.
I run pretty consistently, like almost on a daily basis, and I'm pretty sure my arms do not swing like that when I run.
No. It's almost as if the person who did all the animations came like, you know, straight out of
The conduit's breached.
not doing
Sports
animation.
science degree.
Like they're trying to blame it all on
mechanically
one person. Like they're trying to blame the whole like fucking animation thing on like one person. Obviously a female, but like they're like, but like it's a whole
man.
team of fuck ups. It's not
Go on.
just not one particular
Or
person.
maybe a hand tool.
No, yeah, no. Terminus's
Scientists love
tenure
it
here
either
is very tenuous. So I would he's treading on eggshells.
I don't know. I
really.
don't know. I think
He's on
I
probation.
think Terminus
Yeah.
is the best person here. He's cultured. He's practicing another language.
That's true.
He's not a
That's true.
racist.
What?
Now, I take exception to that. I'm merely bearing witness to the racism that gets imparted in the stream. Not actually, you know,
I actually
I'm
can
fairly certain.
confirm. I actually can confirm they're actually all pointing their super shotguns at me right now. So if I
Yeah,
say anything wrong, it's just it's gonna be lights
What
out.
am I? They mentioned something about an observer or something. What the fuck is this? Remnant. That's a light. That's like fucking. All right. We're gonna talk about this. I have this problem. When you design like a futuristic alien technology,
Yeah.
there's supposed to be function to it. Like this is the problem a lot of sci-fi has. They just create something and it's like nobody would ever use this. There was a show that aired in winter of last year called TarnsmanDW, and it was about coils. And coils were fucking stupid because they were supposedly like the new energy source of the future, right? What am I scanning? And anytime you like create a new energy source to replace fossil fuels, you have to at least address like one of the reasons people don't like fossil fuels. So either it has to be environmentally friendly, not controlled by a corporate interest, or be really abundant, right? Or all three of those things.
Right.
So this show is about coils, which are controlled rigorously by one company that makes all of them, so much so that there's an illegal coil market. So it doesn't do that. They have to be mined from a dimensional portal, and they frequently melt down and just implode and take entire blocks with them into black holes. So before you can even appreciate any of the show asks you to accept something that's completely unacceptable. If your show's premise makes me question why anybody is using it, then you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be super technical, right? I'm not expecting Star Wars expanded universe level of, well, the Kadarian crystal bends the light and creates a feedback loop. I don't give a shit about that, all right? But if I watch the films, I know why somebody uses a lightsaber. It cuts through shit. It deflects blaster fire. It's clearly something that has tangible benefits to using. I understand why somebody uses it. Fuck, it's just cool, all right? I never have to look at a lightsaber and go, why the fuck is somebody using that?
So, the energy source in the Adventures of Square, the primary energy source in the Adventures of Square, does it fit the bill? I guess since it's not really controlled. Well, I guess
I can
what?
just fix this
It's
the
not really
whole time.
controlled by a corporation. It's mined by a corporation.
Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work. If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Okay.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
I hate this
We'll catch
woman.
up.
Like,
Let's see if we
there was
power
this
up way
annoying
up.
elf girl in Dragon Age Inquisition. I think her name was Sarah. God, between Essel and just people
you
named
look at
Sarah
that.
is the worst. Anyways, no.
Nowhere to go
But she
but
was 1,000.
You're a pal.
She was 1,000 times better than
Watch your
the
step.
little bit I've
Still a
enjoyed
long
of
drop.
what the fuck's her name? PB, I think it is.
BB, yeah.
PB.
No J.
No J. We're gonna call her Peanut Butter.
Wait.
Good job.
All the way down.
Who do we
here.
have? We have Lesbian,
That's
Steve
strange.
Bannon, and
No sunlight, no water.
Worst
They should all
Garrus.
be dead.
Okay, that's who we have.
The planet's a wasteland.
Is that a
Worst
Is
Garrus.
this a fucking tree?
The source of the system
is.
locked
If
down
you
the
can't take him at his
information.
Bradfest,
We have
you don't
yet to
deserve him at his
progress.
Bradbest.
What is Square's fuel source?
I think it would be those. Well, I mean, it is those like crystals, those like bright cyan crystals.
Why do people use them?
Company!
Powers everything.
And yeah, that works fine. Do they explode violently regularly?
No, they just shatter.
Okay, then yeah.
Oh yeah, and then like mining for them will create all that like weird slag that instantly kills Square if he falls in it.
Yeah, whatever.
Stuff
That's
like
fine.
that.
Oh good, that does track around corners, so that's nice.
I actually, for the next patch, I actually made our more improved robots explode and then kind of like explode with a couple fragments of that crystal stuff. So, only the updated models of robots.
Is the story of
the
Square
chatterbox
still
with
that
a wind
the
up.
circles were upset that buildings were making the circle less circular?
No.
See, this is why I left the team, to be perfectly honest.
See, I like that because it played into the whole racial purge thing. Like the circles were so about racial purity, and now you're just murdering all of them.
You need to have.
I'm not murdering all of it.
You need to have the tongue planted so firmly in cheek that it's bursting out the other side, licking
Yeah, but
your ear. That's what.
yeah, but
I mean,
you were at the
it'll be
point
fine.
of the game not having any sort of dignity left over.
Oh come on.
what?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Hate this.
Absolutely the intention. I don't know. You've just you've escalated to a point of seriousness and lore intricacy that, frankly, I think detracts
See?
from the enjoyment
Absolutely
of the overall
fine.
product. And creative differences, citing creative differences, it's wonder that I can actually say that.
It's okay.
That's why I left.
It's fine.
Okay, Buck.
Man, it's all your fault.
I pretty much figured that was the case.
Yeah, I think I said as much. That and I'm a lazy asshole, so yeah.
Well, I mean,
Why do I keep forgetting to put
maybe
away
that
my
was
gun?
column A, column B. You know, just a little.
6 of one thing. Okay, thanks, Craig David.
I hope it. Honestly, like the thing I was worried about was like that you felt like I muscled you out somehow,
You
and
totally
I
did.
really don't think I have.
Well, you did, but I didn't.
I didn't try
that.
to name my mayhem map that. I named my mayhem map that. Thank you very much. Oh, I missed something. Thank you. Where was it?
Like if we could be serious for one moment, I honestly hope that that is not the case. That I somehow.
No, look, I mean, projects evolve, and at least one person needs to be prepared to accept that
think that's
it
the
may
right
not
way.
be evolving in the direction that he originally envisioned,
Observers,
and
coming up
that's
ahead.
okay with me. I'm alright with that. You know, just, it needs to advance in some capacity,
Disagree,
and as long as
'cause
people are
I
interested
fully
behind
agree
it.
with Alfonso on this matter.
No, but all you need to do is acknowledge that there are people interested and committed to it, and that if they are more so than you, then they take the president. Basically.
Overload is so
That's Matt.
shitty.
Like Matt's clearly passionate about it, so
Put the gun
relinquish
away.
control.
I have to put the gun away because it gives me like usable field of
We
view.
just saw a dozen observers flying around a waterfall like a flock of birds. It's
You know, like part of my worry was that I also like. Have you ever watched the
We'll
movie
be out of their way
Frank?
soon.
not
Don't
too
think so.
soon, right?
No.
So that was like a. Well, I mean, it was kind of like loosely based on. Well, it's called Frank because Okay, so like the here's how the movie goes. There's
Two gravity wells down
what is it?
already.
There's
This place
a
goes even
keyboardist that
What's
is
at the bottom?
you know makes kind of like music, and he's kind of like
Now, where does
stifled
that
creatively, and then like so he looks for like a band to join or whatever, and a keyboardist position opened up in this like really weird band, and so he joins the band, and it's kind of like a very artsy band where like the main guy who like wears like this giant paper mache head of
What's on it?
of like that like childish cartoony head that like was it Frank Sidebottom kind of wore, and like that's kind of like he always keeps his face covered, and it's like just a weird ass band. But eventually he starts tearing the band apart because he's trying to force his own career forward using like what he's writing about this band is like a big like interest point, and eventually they get to like South by Southwest, but at that point, everybody kind of like lost sight of.
Oh, I think I'm familiar with. This is like 3 years ago. This film, right?
Yeah. 2-ish, 3-ish years.
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
And
who's in it? I vaguely recall now. I'm seeing a poster about it.
So like it was so at that time it's like the ambition of one guy ruined the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
So
Square.
I was like,
that's definitely Square.
I was like, oh fuck,
Look at
am
all
I
those
doing
data
this?
patterns.
Am I the guy
practically
that's
a
pushing?
library.
Am I pushing the group a little too
I'm looking at it
far?
right now.
I seem to recall in posters he's dressed up as a kind of suit of some sort, or I don't know. He has this giant version of himself superimposed to this. I don't know. I can't seem to recall properly. But, yeah, no, that's not what happened.
Yeah, I'm sure like a bunch of pictures have come up of the movie
Craft discover your
Frank,
edifice,
but
huh?
it's like it's that was kind of like the whole gist of it. Like the band was in it just for the music, and they were a pretty kind of band, but then their popularity kind of like pushed them towards.
I've never been in a band, but I did once get interviewed, I guess, for joining one. I was staying with my mother in southern Spain, outside Malaga. I was there for about a year and a half, and I was getting thoroughly bored. And so we were living in a remote village.
Really? What? Wow, that's great. There's just no you fell off and died. It just resets you. That's awesome gameplay. That's.
Do you take damage?
No, fuck punishing the player, man. This is what the fuck I'm all about.
That's why I was
pointed
interviewed by
out.
this. Yeah. Go.
Sorry, this was pointed out a little bit earlier, and now I just can't stop noticing it. Like, all of the completely random placements of all the chest-high walls. This is supposed to be an area that people are naturally walking back
This
and
is
forth
supposed to be a
on, right? I mean,
library.
this is sort of an...
At least according to the dialogue.
Why would a library...
Right.
Why would a library have chest-high walls? Do they use it for storing stuff on, or do they use it for, like, placards? Or they put in, like, free book day or free samples with 2 book rentals? There's no cohesive structure.
No, there's not. Also, yeah, they did not fix the most important thing. Buck Tetris still has the most jive moves.
You know, call me old-fashioned, but I think we still should organize things according to Dewey Decimal System. I think it just makes for better libraries.
Hey,
What?
I'm getting better at this.
Okay, cool. I don't know what I did, but there's a lot of
I didn't know Buck Tetris was a football player.
Buck Tetris is the best football player. He's got jukes, he's got spins. Fucking
Right,
hand
no,
him
but
the
he-
ball
he-
and he goes to what's it, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? That's Buck Tetris right there. 3 yards in a cloud of
He's
dust.
actually
From downtown!
number one draft pick, but he's never played football in his life. I mean, he's just rather at that level, he decided to turn to a life of professionalism and color.
He played basketball and then he became a tight end, and now they won't fucking stop talking about how he played
Someday,
basketball.
Sarah could be
Hey
exploring
Joe,
down
did you know that? Who's a recent one? Quentin Rollins played basketball in college. Did you know Quentin Rollins played basketball in college? Did you know he played basketball in college? Did you know he played basketball in college, Alfonso?
I do now.
Whoa!
I don't know what to do with that information. I'll bank it for later.
I don't know, but Tony Romo is replacing Phil Simms on CBS, and I think it's the only time Giants fans would be happy that a Cowboys quarterback is taking a Giants quarterback's job.
So when people go to rent books, they're like naturally expected to have jetpacks, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Ladders are so.
Oh shit, I'm so fucked.
21st century.
Wait, hold up. Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh, you
Hey,
died.
can we talk about the current death
He's
state?
just standing there now,
of
mission failure.
Tetris? He is, he's...
I'm okay.
Where the fuck?
What? Failure?
I'm all the... No.
I forgot to save!
No! It doesn't let me save. You can't save during a mission.
Wait.
Will
So
you look at that?
No.
that segment in which you dropped into that black pit only to be thrust back up to the top without fair.
Yeah, I think
Um,
fall damage. No,
Nowhere to go but
yeah,
down.
that doesn't kill me at all. Like I can just infinitely fall off stuff and be perfectly fine.
that is telegraphing to the player the
Looks like
completely
you've been
wrong
wanting
thing.
to get
It
through here
suggests that
easy.
you are safe to proceed at the
Watch your
pace that you
step.
like because
Still a
you'll
long
be able
drop.
to continue more or less from where you left off. If
Watch
you
your
die
step.
or fall off or something.
Watch
then
your
you
step is
can't.
still.
That's strange.
Did you see that line that was like
No
there? It was like,
sunlight,
watch your
no
step. It's a
water.
long drop. Yeah,
Shit,
apparently you
dead.
don't die.
Well, it's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
First
The
one's a
size of the
doozy.
system lockdown may yield more information.
I gotta
Company!
do this all again. Man, fuck.
Right, so I was in that village in Spain getting interviewed. I played bass casually, just on the side. A couple of sessions
course
with
you
people,
played
not
bass.
as a band. Dwight Strike is as a
Strike
bassman.
Me as just the most bass man.
I love playing number 2, to be perfectly honest. Because you hear stories about how there are lots of bassmen only playing the bass because that's all they can get in a band and they really want to be the lead. And then you get these spats within the band in which, you know, the bassman's trying to one-up the guitarist and it creates a mess. I wouldn't be that guy. I just love bass. But, so I approached this band that I knew nothing about.
I can't
in
name my save game. I love Euphonium, damn it.
And they're an English band of about 4 people, and the bassist was leaving and something, and it's like they sat down. They said, "What are your interests?" I said, "This, that, and the other." This is just a coffee shop in
Observers,
Spain.
come
It's
at
quite
us.
surreal, to be honest. And then they say, "Would you be prepared to run naked through a street?" I mean, just coming off the back of this discussion of, "Oh yeah, sure, I like alternative rock and Paul Weller and this and that." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." But I'd already bought the coffee. I was sitting down there having a discussion. I couldn't just gulp it down and stand up and leave. I mean, I thought, consider it. If the context is right, I'm sure I could give it a crack. Happy to then
It also
leave.
depends on the day of the week. I mean,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
more likely, but
Warning.
definitely not a Sunday.
Okay. The exact reason apparently it gives to me for why falling to my death is just not a possibility is that I'm leaving the mission area. So what I can only assume is what happens is Ryder starts falling,
Where does that go?
and then somebody just gets on the intercom like, "Buck, you need to come back to the mission area," and then he just activates his jetpack and rockets back up to a safe position. It's like, all right, we're gonna go back to the mission area.
All right, enough fooling around, guys.
We're 2 gravity wells down already.
That is
This place
that is
goes
the
even deeper.
weirdest gameplay decision
the
to
bottom?
just prevent the player from falling to their death. Like, why have platforming then if the player has no
As I say,
consequence?
but
Yeah.
it communicates the completely wrong thing to the player, considering that you can't save the game either. It's like death in any circumstance in this area is fine, because just like when you fall off, you get sent straight back to the top. Doesn't matter, you'll be put more or less back in the same position. It's bad communication.
I'm not sure how to feel about this Japanese reboot of Gex.
Yeah.
Well, Buck Tetris is an Asian man.
Look at all those data patterns. It's practically a library.
He's a professional.
I think he's Asian, right? He's a black Asian guy with blonde hair.
Blasian.
Blasian.
That should
Blasian,
complete
yeah.
the path from
Heinz Ward up in this bitch.
He's the liberal end game of multiculturalism.
One day we'll all be Buck Tetris.
Black and Asian, black and Asian, black and Asian.
Oh, that's what I did. Okay.
Free from
I'm
diseases
getting better.
and genetically
At this.
professional. Anyway.
Is that what I
Lord.
think it is? It is what I think it is. Oh yeah, see this? This is what we like to call clipping issues. They're my favorite thing in the world. I love that. I love when they just don't bother and they just let that happen.
As fun as this library looks, to be jetpacking around in and hopping around like
The
a
environment is
athletic
great.
bunny.
What I'm doing in the environment is not great.
Dad, what
Well,
is it
I
about
mean,
this
I'll
place?
probably get tired after a while doing this, and I just, set my jetpack fuel
Someday,
thrust
Sarah
to
could be
minimum
exploring
and just
down
lazily slide along the ground, the limbs trailing behind me.
Wait,
It's-
hold
it-
up. Did I
you know.
need to go over there? Fuck. Was that an optional area? I just went the wrong way? Because I've been here before. Was this here when I came here before? Because yeah, this is where I died. Alright, let's use
got a path
the
to-
magical
Whoa!
chest high wall. I know I said that Buck Tetris is going to be left-handed, but that's just so disoriented to play the game like this. So we're going to use this way. I'm upset that my flamethrower doesn't like determine the distance, and if they're too far away, it just throws like an instant kill atom bomb that kills all enemies forever.
Well, it's a downgrade on the real flamethrower, I mean, except for the fact that it's coming out of your hands, because it should be a liquid jet stream, really, shouldn't it? It should have a tremendous distance.
Real flamethrowers do have pretty damn good distance.
Yeah, very good.
It has a pretty okay distance, I guess. It can get to like from right here, from
If this
there.
doesn't test fly the jump jets, nothing will.
If this doesn't, this is like general jumping. How is this? Is this a test for our jetpacks? I would
Too
hope
far.
my
Even
jetpack
for
would be
jump
able
jets.
to handle this. These bridges are cool. I like them.
Come to
Like, are these little cutscene things that they're supposed to happen, or is this kind of like Sonic Boom? Everybody just say shit, include all the lines.
Yeah, no, this is like dynamic dialogue. They're talking to me.
All this technology just waiting.
Like that, Vetra.
Sleeping.
I'm sorry, Worst Garrus. Yeah, Worst Garrus is just talking.
Feel that?
Damn.
This whole
Technology
platform is
can't
resonating.
wait.
Something. We must be close.
I still cannot get over the rifle flip at Mach 3 that is required to do this shit with the fucking back and forth.
Yeah. Like, what the hell?
It's fucking great.
No question.
That's
Oh yeah, that's right. Why the fuck aren't they just bridges?
Seen anything like it.
Captain Clever brings up a very good point. Why
Well,
aren't they just bridges?
Well, Tarnsman touched on it earlier, and I did, I think, on the first stream. There's this obsession in science fiction to create redundant features or effects with the idea that that's what things would look like in the future. You know, just attaching lights to things where they're not needed because nothing needs to be illuminated. It
Speaking
just
of
looks
not
cool.
needed, also speaking of horrendous clipping issues.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
goodness,
is
that
this?
clipping.
This millipede structure.
I don't know, but the clipping part of it is what I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, I see on the sides.
Yeah,
there.
that is some quality.
It's a little.
Oh, hi, yeah.
Yes,
sweet.
yes, that is egregious. Like, that is just the player isn't gonna look up.
No, it's
so we're not gonna do
it's
it.
science fiction liquid walls. It's you know, it's to go with all the hex
I've scanned
bridges
these things
that
before.
you have to jump
I guess these are just
over and
like you get research data. That's good. That's good when it's just your game about exploration has easily identifiable things to just repeatedly rescan. That's always a good thing.
I like how in the real world people are like,
Sealed
let's
off.
not
I
reinvent
don't
the
think we can
wheel,
go through that.
but I think like the wheel though sometimes needs to be slightly different for jobs. In the science fiction
That must be the
world,
lockdown
they go, let's reinvent all the wheels into cyber wheels.
I think.
I also
I
just
don't know.
generally talking about science fiction
It's a
issues.
whole nexus.
The OSHA hazards. I mean, seriously, like, I'm assuming this is okay. I think, and because I haven't really been paying attention to the plot of this game because it's really bad, but I think this is like an atmospheric controlling center or something. So I'm assuming this is just all of the energy for like the planet, and it's just this beam of death that I can just walk up to and touch.
Oh wow, do not do that. It looks like it hurt.
All right, let's fuck with this thing.
Wowie.
Good job, Buck.
Okay, how do you use that keyboard? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a magic keyword.
That's some eye reflection right
Sorry,
there.
yeah, no, I was just looking at his face again.
Sorry, I was just looking at his face.
Unknown, though it appears related to the lockdown. An in-depth study.
Oh,
may
the
reveal its
expressions he makes.
Yo, he's got
The system
thyroid
lockdown is
problems, man.
disabled. The vault and the
His
atmosphere
head's
processor
got
should
larger
return
since
to
I
full
swear.
operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really
Oh
off
no.
the chart.
But if it's back on,
Isn't that off the charts? Expression. It's just a minor aside.
Come on, I want to hear that Inception sound.
sounds sarcastic, doesn't it?
What the fuck is this? Just the death cloud now, apparently?
Oh
Is
no,
it behind me? It
the
is. Okay.
sentient miasma.
Run, it's the death cloud.
Get back to the entrance.
Oh
now!
god, it's the pyroclastic technology cloud coming to swamp you. It's
Don't
Pompeii
risk it,
all
just
over
go.
again. Run, Buck.
Oh man, I wish we had a player character that could
Watch out.
run.
Vents.
I can't believe the Jeezy Doom fog is attacking.
Oh,
I knew I would need this sprinting technique at some stage.
no running.
Remember folks, this is all just preparation for the ultimate dance-off at the end, the disco.
The death cloud is a pretty slow death cloud. This is where Captain Clever's question of why isn't it just a normal bridge is
I know,
pretty
Sam.
pertinent. I think I have these. What is faster? Just sprint running or jump jetting? I
This is the philosophical conundrum you can have all the way back to safety.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
like
God,
you
the-
do stop when you.
the
Oh,
death
here
cloud. Go! Somebody get Jeff Goldblum on this shit. Oh my God! Open
It
door.
comes. Go.
Must go
Another gravity
faster.
well.
We don't know where it goes.
It goes away from here. We're taking it.
Okay, Buck.
It's still coming.
Sweeping the whole vault. Kills anything in its way.
Yeah. my
Bye.
gosh.
My planet needs me.
Holy shit, Buck.
Seeing this in real time is way better.
Oh God, it's right.
The barrier's gone.
You want that thing?
What happened to your friends? Did they just get left
That's the
behind?
door to
They
the
did.
entrance. Almost there.
Oh,
Squeeze through
this
the
was
door.
the container that they're like. I think there's a barrier in front of. Oh shit! Must go faster.
Oh.
Must go faster. Run, Buck, run.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe.
What was that?
I don't know.
An interesting slide in.
It's freaking like Keystone Cop shit.
Go,
What in the hell?
Ah, it's right on our heels.
Oh, okay.
Get to the gravity well.
I haven't seen escape maneuvers this intense ever since
Shit,
Star
it's
Wars.
sealed. Try to get something under it.
I guess the clouds is waiting.
Great expression right there. I love that. Yeah.
Console is attempting
Get it.
service
Yeah, I
intervention.
see something. I want to get under. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
Okay.
Vault restart is now complete.
Okay. Okay.
That was. Talk about a rush.
What are the
Nothing like
odds?
how
All he
Ryder
had to
does.
do was Control-Alt-Delete.
Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault. Nice going.
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
I like
that light
their
shines
armor, and then there's just
All
Buck
these
Tetris
points
in the
are
middle
vaults
of
on
both
the
of them.
walls. Dormant like this one.
Maybe.
Buck is
Why
clearly
there a
setting a
whole
new
network of them?
gate for
What's all
fashion.
this for?
Unless the builders show up to explain themselves, all we've got is guesswork.
His
So far, we've
face
seen bots,
injury
living
thing
plants,
has
atmosphere
yeah,
processors.
no, I was about to say, I
Most of
think
the
all of
supply
that
runs
that
for a
adrenaline
council
rush has made it
meeting,
flare up a
even
bit.
some
It's
ice
quite
planet's
prominent on his
atmosphere
face. at the
trying
moment.
to melt the ice caps.
To help it support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is
the
that what these
Pathfinder
builders were
needs to
trying to
stand
do?
out hell so they
Make
know where to
worlds
follow.
habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there.
I like the idea of just Buck carrying a little spray bottle.
That's
Just like how
different.
Moss gets irritated with a hot air whenever he gets into a sprint, he has to ah,
Sam?
my birthmark.
This vault
Well,
is
Actually,
not
maybe
the
that-
space we have currently
Maybe that's why he's
surveyed.
got a neon grape forest armor.
Mark it on
So
your
that way everyone knows who the hell to follow.
Or
Let's
he can
head to the
explain
surface.
himself away as just being a clown
Use
whenever he has
the
to bring
fresh air.
out the water bottle. Or the he should just wear a flower, to be honest.
Can we talk about
On his
the
lapels.
ass waggle as he was walking away there? Like he definitely
They all had.
he
some,
definitely
they all
shit
had
himself running away from that
keepers.
cloud. It was is clearly demonstrating the uncomfortability. I have a
That's
really good computer. Okay, I was about to say that's some ridiculous loading time right there. If that's really accurate.
Look at that sky.
How?
Oh man, I love that.
Look at the lighting.
Look at that camera pan.
This effect is representative, Pathfinder. Air and moisture patterns will show noticeable.
Wow, he's fucking. I didn't. Wow, the pink is
I
really standing out in
know,
this
I
light.
know.
Holy shit.
A foothold.
Jeez, it's like the
That's all we
Nintendo
need.
64 all over again.
Just enough to begin.
Oh.
This remnant
Matt
technology is
hasn't
the key
seen
to our
Buck
survival.
Tetris's
Control it.
casual
changes whole
attire.
planets.
Has he?
Let's go.
We've got a lead.
I have not
If they
either.
unlock
I am
the
curious.
Oh, Buck
That
Tetris.
site
So,
is
hang
active,
on.
Whatever it is.
Blue chick right
Who
here.
knows what
Why
we'll
does her
find out.
outfit have like a
We.
belt under her boobs
wanna
and
come
above the
I want
midriff?
to know what makes the remnant tick. You've got a key to their
Support.
technology. Or
It's a wonder
crowbar,
belt.
at least.
That's what that is.
It's support.
It's like support for like what?
Her rib cage.
That's one belt, right? Or is that
Welcome
just a two?
aboard.
I don't understand.
It's a Nomura belt. It's like
I
3
only need a
belts,
foot
but
longer.
it's
Data pad, toothbrush, clean underwear. That'll do. I'll catch up
Interesting.
with you.
Okay.
yeah. I'll just like
Well,
moonwalk for like 2
this'll be
feet there and then
interesting.
hop into the. Flip
The,
in.
the lights that didn't properly track the shuttle.
Now for our new outpost.
What is
What?
going on?
What?
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 What? I see. Okay. 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 Cool. Good
Wait.
job. Good job with that.
Let's go make it happen.
Is that supposed to?
I don't know, but that's what happened. Skills level up. I have 8 points. No, fuck biotics. We're tech. What do we got? Flamethrower. Fuck yeah.
I swear to God, the colors of his suit change every single time I see them.
Unknown. What?
He's got like
Okay.
green
What's auxiliary systems? Tech force.
and then neon
Oh, yeah,
yellow
let's do
green.
some of this. Boom, boom. Yeah, there you go, Buck. Alright, Cora, Vetra. I don't want to spend your points. Fuck you, I don't care. What do we got here? Loadout. Do we have a better weapon than what the fuck I'm using? Weapons, Matic, assault rifles. The fuck is the Zalkin? It does more damage. Fuck it, we'll use it.
Zalkin.
Armor. Do we
Zalkin.
have better armor? We don't. Okay, cool. Let's test this bad boy out. I guess.
Interesting.
Okay, sure, why not? Enter vehicle. Does this kill me?
It's weird to think that if we pull this off, everything we're looking
No,
at could
it
change.
doesn't. Okay.
I like
How
those
disappointing.
vision paintings of future Eos. Green
Cool water.
fields, rivers, forests.
The environments in this
Wonder
game
what it'll
are
really
good.
be like down the line.
Straight up.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
Fewer death storms or dust storms? What other map? I have some like other Sam memory trigger, place lost pendant, first murder. Let's go knock some of this out. Side questing. So this is better than the tank thing you had in Mass Effect 1. I think it was the Mako. That thing handled like a drunk rhinoceros. It was really fucking bad. This one at least has like some agility to it, and no weaponry, which I don't know. I don't really have a problem with that.
That's cool.
Nice work.
How does this?
So
how does this game
basically, if you
handle
get in a
like
crossover-
hitting objects in the vehicle?
So basically, if you ever get in a crossover with Mad Max, you're kind of boned, right?
No, just outrun shit. Yeah, Mass Effect 1's planet exploration was really bad.
Watching you ramp over everything seems like really, really fun.
This is actually pretty decent. I'm amazed it's handling hitting stuff as well as it is, honestly. Considering how everything else collides in this game, I was expecting a lot more issues with this.
I'm assuming you can like drive up walls and such, right?
No, I'm not noticing specifically.
Like I mean, your beam stream to us is a little stuttery, but
At the moment, yeah, I'm constantly needing to refresh.
Oh, is it?
yeah, every once in a while, yeah.
Remember the Nomad's
Well,
jump
that's
jets?
unfortunate.
They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of frame dropping as well, but I thought it was just on my end because I have a kind of sparse connection.
Is it has it been happening the whole time, or is it just recent?
Another memory trigger?
No,
Yes,
ever since you
then my
escaped the
memory remains
pyroclastic
locked.
sentient
Oh,
fire
ever
there.
since
Additional
the
triggers
ever
not
since
required.
the cloud happened.
Yeah.
Roughly. Yeah.
For me, it's been here the entire time.
Oh.
It seems kind of like spotty, yeah. Like whenever there's like a lot of movement and stuff, then yeah. Oh yeah, at some point like Beam had like a, just have like a reduced quality thing, but that just kills it for me.
Does it?
Like it feels like there's quite a few kinks that they need to work out.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed any red on Twitch on the actual thing. Neither stream is
Yeah,
using
it's-
that much. I've been trying to.
It's probably my connection. Need to reset my router at some point.
See, that's what I thought as well, but if it's happening to a variety of different people, then
no.
maybe something's
Yeah.
wrong with Twitch.
No,
Especially
it
considering
could be.
Twitch.
No, I'm seeing the red. What it could be is just the load of 2 streams at once, maybe. It's saying it's still.
Possibly.
It's still. They're both going out at over 2,000 kbs, which is what it typically says I stream on Twitch at.
It's reasonable at the moment, by the way.
Oh, is it?
I'm getting artifacts and stuff, but I can tolerate that.
Yeah.
I guess big outdoor areas it just does not handle.
Yeah, you better just roll on to the next destination. I hope we don't have to.
There's also that Twitch recently increased the bitrate cap to about 6,000 instead of the previous one, which was about 240.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean,
maybe
if you- Sorry.
a whole bunch of other people doing all sorts of high quality streams at once, that might be seriously bombarding Twitch's servers.
That's true. Also, I was thinking, like, if you have to, just like, if you can turn down the quality on the Beam one, that's fine. All I really care about is the... Like, all I really care about is like, just seeing what's happening as quickly as possible. I don't need these, like, G-Money amazing effects to see that your character is kind of, like, stanky arming, shooting over shit.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
He really doesn't. It looks like he really doesn't know what he's doing when he goes into that pose. like he's professionally prepared for any other circumstance.
I have no words. I have.
Wave your hands in the air! Wave them if you just don't care!
That's it, kid. Keep it up.
Hey, you're gonna die from a bullet.
Those guys were just watching the entire time.
That was an exchange of
fight
fire.
Fine.
Standing no more than 3 meters apart from
You
one another,
really
just
handled yourself,
letting it rip.
Kansas. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
Some clipping there as well. Whew.
Oh man.
Boy.
So the clouds parted, and these Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before
I can't
do
decide if
that,
I
smart
really
brother.
like this guy, the
That
the
almost
design
sounds
for
like
this
a compliment.
this dude, or
What do
just
you
if
say?
it
Want to help us do some good?
You know what? I'm gonna
Stanley
ignore
next
my
to Buck
gut
Tetris, I
and
don't
join
know.
up.
It's
This
hard
is
to
Can we
get
talk about his
perspective.
inability to
Do it
actually
again.
grip the weapon he's
Now,
holding?
before you go saying you
Like,
don't
look at his hand,
grow,
and then look at the
believe
weapon.
me.
Like, yeah, his other hand is a little, I don't know what he's supposed to be doing with that hand.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin.
He's
Lost
just in a
radiation
perpetual
found in the
shrug.
area. Little bit of hope.
We can work with that.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Let me find a rock again because I don't believe. Oh my god! Good job, good job.
That's one way to surface dodge. That's
Yep. Oh god, it's this rifle has apparently just made fuck Tetris the best shot in the world. That's great. It's everything. Let me see if it happens around like a tree or something. Yep. It's every surface. It's every single surface with this gun.
wow. Nice.
Incredible.
Oh god.
Radiation within.
Oh, that's weird.
Does it do with my other gun? Yep. It's just guns. It's just I didn't even know you could do that. That's
like they're trying to like dodge it's trying to like dodge clipping into whatever the heck you're in front of, and it's just
great.
odd.
That's how you program a game. Oh my god.
Wow.
I love how every single stream we've done of this, first one had Sewage Steve, second one had Am I Distracting? This one has The Rock. What are we doing? Oh, we're setting up an outpost, aren't we? Good job. All right.
Can't really complain about The Rock.
Outpost.
Rock is
It's pretty solid.
Beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will
Oh,
serve.
we get to make choices? I love
The Nexus
choices.
doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training.
And just make it the greatest beacon of color that the galaxy has ever known.
The flashiest base.
What do you think?
Neon
Military
everywhere.
outpost or scientific?
Can we choose the
I
color?
say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
I say military. There's too many threats out here.
We
I
should
say
coordinate the
fashion.
The
colors
first
with
outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not,
Oh, what a
your
statement.
choice will represent the initiative and its intentions.
I think
in
TMD has
Andromeda.
that image, 80.
Consider carefully.
What are we going with, the scientific outpost or military?
Fashion. I mean, it just has to be. I mean,
I don't
there's
have a
just,
choice for fashion. I have...
Right, yeah, but there's a cultural deficit in the 27th century, and I think it needs to be corrected. It starts with you. You are ground
Scientific.
zero.
Let's go scientific.
The question is, what kind of science will we be
I don't
studying?
know.
Will we be studying social
We'll
science?
be studying jive moves.
The clash.
Well, look, I think you
The
could
clash
better.
of colors.
I think you could better disguise your fashion East diva initiative in a scientific framework. So I would go with that.
Okay.
On the other hand,
On the other hand,
if we go military, we can have everyone dress up like us.
that's a good. I doubt this game lets you do that much customization. That'd be amazing. though.
Science. Let's go science. Has to
It
be
has
science.
to be science.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just thinking.
It has to
I'm
be
just thinking.
science.
What if Buck Tetris is Donald Trump's great grandson, and what would Trump do upon setting up an outpost in the middle of the desert?
Military. Military, no
Military.
question.
Science or military? I don't know. I think Alfonso's science argument was good though. Let's just do science. Fuck it.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation.
I can't
future.
believe he
Orders
didn't
prep.
pick the gun
Ready on your
option.
signal.
I think you'll find that this way lies a more fruitful stream.
We'll see.
Quality dialogue.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
He's sounding very authoritative at the moment. It's very good. I like this.
Ready for deployment.
With that expression, he has to be.
What was that
For
look?
fashion.
And ready as hell.
I love that the engines don't track the shuttles very well.
August Bradley.
Yeah.
Operational head for
August
this block.
Bradley.
Mayor now, I suppose.
Oh hey,
We're
look,
ready to make
it's
the most of what you
she
delivered.
looks even worse. Honestly, can we be on? Like they patched her and she looks way worse.
I feel like I should toss you the keys.
Well, what did they
Nice.
patch?
It's
I
been
don't
through
know.
a lot.
Understood. Brodromos.
Look at her.
Hey, eyes up
That's
here,
what we're
man.
calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
Oh my God, what was that blink?
Eos
Did
is
they
far
build
from
all this
gone,
outpost in like
but
that
now
one
it's the
cutscene?
producer. A real
Yeah.
and reasonable first
It's the
step.
future.
They think you did the impossible.
Where's that?
That's so
The
disappointing.
Nexus. I warned them. Hoping was irresponsible.
Man, they've got really motivated
They proved me
laborers.
wrong.
Don't they understand that it's the journey, not the destination, that's important? It's really.
What are you planning?
They say that, but
Seems like being
Journey
my
hasn't
friend is
released a
suddenly
good album in
valuable.
years, so.
Fair assumption.
Wow. Oh, that footprint in the sand when she walks it doesn't even match her foot. That's great.
The reality, Ryder? You bought us time.
This is
But
the
one
sequel to
outpost
Shallow
on a
Hal.
long-shot planet won't stop us from starving.
The sequel to Shallow Hal.
You already have a lead
Yeah.
on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Don't worry. I majored in glad handing during
Sure you
Pathfinder
did,
training.
Bug. Sure you
Glad
did.
handing.
Sure you did, Bug.
Glad handing.
Sure you did, Bug.
Talk to Bradley.
That sounds like an
Maybe we'll go
intense
over the
euphemism.
extended job of Pathfinder.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Until
I
then,
just majored in glad handing.
Tan's waiting on the next.
Those footprints! Oh, God.
I'm pretty
Yeah, you
sure
got, like,
footprints
puffed
are like
out.
twice the.
Do I
Yeah.
take fall
Twice the
damage in
size
this
of the
game?
boots.
Well, we already know I don't, but okay, good. I can just
Ugh.
doom guy my way down obstacles. That's good to know. Speaking of that, well, I have all these side quests, but fuck them. I don't need to do them. We don't give a shit about that.
Would you like to engage in science?
This. See, okay, here's what's happening, and this is really weird because I'm watching it happen on Twitch. I'm watching I guess what happens is the Beam FTL steals from the Twitch, because what happens is the bits per second on the Beam FTL jumps way the fuck up, and then it drags, it steals then it does start dropping frames from Twitch.
How about you just like limit the frame rate on, or like limit the rate
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what
beam?
That's what I think I'm gonna do. Hold up.
Yeah.
This.
I'm actually falling a bit behind as well. I think I'm about 5 seconds behind everyone
What
else.
would the
Not sure what to make of
bit
that.
rate is what I could limit, or what I.
Yeah.
Bitrate and upload is the big ones, yeah.
Yep.
So drop it down to like 2,000 or something.
Yeah, 1,000 or 1,500.
Yeah, might as well go overkill.
Yeah. Because like the thing is, like, come on, codecs these days.
There we go. Let's try that. Let's see what that does. And now it.
Is that? It looks cell shaded, and that's just the colors on that ship. Strange against the cliff face. Dunno.
That totally fucked over the Twitch stream when I did that.
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck that changed. Why is stream Twitch? Yeah, that's that.
Change the frame rate on Beam. Captain Clever says.
What's that under?
Like if it's like change it to like 30 FPS.
Where's the frame rate?
Because like 60 is like wow.
Where is the frame rate? I don't see it. Variable frame rate, or where do I change the frame rate?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, I see some. Video output's currently active, so I can't change this. Actually, let me do this. Stop streaming on that. Settings.
Oh.
Video output. Yeah, here we go. All right, here's a couple things that I can easily fix. One, I can downscale that to that, and then yeah, set that to 30.
Did you guys on Twitch actually think you were gonna get a stream without tech diagnosing?
There we go. Search. Well, it's fucking new Beam Pro shit. There we go. That maybe will fix it. I don't know what that did to the Beam Probe stream.
And here we see the Tonsman in his natural environment, currently knee-deep within the tech industry. And as he currently sifts through all of the different options, we can see his face contorting within various amounts of rage and confusion at the various gobbledygook. Let's watch.
I am okay.
Confused as to why he can't outsource his problems to someone else.
I don't see.
At this moment.
I'm running around the planet, and I don't see frame drops anymore for Twitch. So
it's good here.
It's good there.
It's good.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. I figured out one thing. The Beam Pro stream was set to 1920 by 1080. So
Yikes.
we undid that, and then I changed the frame rate from 60 to 30.
Yep. That is that's going to be a significant drop in bandwidth that they'll be using. So I think you're good. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good here.
Trying to find pathways to a reasonable stream using a Melburnian internet connection is a special kind of tragedy, unless you've talked to Jimmy and myself about having to navigate around resolutions of like 540 and shit.
Let's go do those side.
Already on Twitch, it looks much better.
All right, cool.
So.
Yeah.
Sweet. We good. All right, there we go. We got the Beam Pro fixed. All right, you know I had to.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
We got the Beam Pro.
Hold up. I have new squad
All we could
guys.
do is
I
watch
want
it
to
happen.
change them out.
Squad.
I don't want fucking. Okay, who do we want to take? I don't really like Worse Garrus, and I don't really like Lesbian Lady. We got. Let's take Fizzbitch, and let's take. Do we want Steve Bannon? I like Steve Bannon. I'm gonna take Steve.
Yeah, no, that's Steve Bannon.
Yeah, let's do Steve Bannon.
Yeah, Steve Bannon's pretty good.
I like Steve Bannon. I like Steve Bannon, and I like. I don't like Fizz.
He has plenty to do. Plenty to do now that he's not going to be part of the Security Council.
Crisis specialist.
I don't know. Fizzbitch doesn't really fit him. We're gonna call him. I don't know. We'll come up with a name for him. But we got Steve Bannon and that guy now. That's who we're using. All right. I got to do something up here. I got a quest marker thing up there.
What's that flickering ring around whatever the hell that is?
That's the indication that I'm inside of the not death part. See, I go out here and it's like radiation hazard, whatever.
Yeah, let's take that quote out of context there. I like Steve Bannon.
I think Steve Bannon's probably the best character in this game so far. He fucking.
Fizzbitch strikes me as a sort of a reptilian.
Let's call it Grandpa Dave.
James L.
Grandpa
Jones.
Dave and,
Oh,
and
okay.
Steve Bannon. We got Grandpa Dave and Steve Bannon.
Oh, I
Grandpa
just wasn't quick enough off the mark there. It's a shame.
Well, let's be honest. Who doesn't like Steve Bannon?
No. He put a couch in his room, and so.
I mean, I like him as a televisual sensation, not as a human being.
Pathfinder, this is
He's
the
kind of
spot where
disheveled.
Nigel
He's
McCoy
got
wants you to
that
use
like
his
homeless guy look going on
In
to
honor
him.
of
I
his
think it's
brother,
good. Look,
Dash
like he
McCoy.
doesn't even have like matching outfit. Like his outfit is it's like only part of it has everything on it.
Says Buck Tetris, yeah.
This is the face of white supremacy, a bloated potato.
Okay, what else? There's a quest thing over there. I gotta go get that. Can this thing just take a fall? This thing can take a fall like a fucking champion.
Bow
First
to your
steps
starchy
mark the grave
overlords.
of the dead. Old Krogan
Okay, so
said.
we've already established that you
Life
can jump
support
high
is back online.
distances and not suffer any ill fit. Can you push your friends over the cliff?
No, the squad kind of just like teleports around on a constant basis to try and stay like near you. It's
Outrageous.
very
Oh.
disappointing. Look at him.
That's a shame.
A data pad, huh?
Are we truly expecting
Recording initiative.
Grandpa Dave,
Higher
whatever you called him, to
identification.
be shunted into this
Chief
vehicle
Engineer,
and transported around, given the size that he is?
Gave it everything she could. Maybe
Quite
that's what we
flat.
can do.
Sounds stubborn. I like stubborn.
Shut up, Dave.
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out how cargo fits in this car. Maybe it's just like super huge. It's like a very flat top.
Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by kids.
No, there does not appear to
We'll
be.
deal with the cat.
There does not appear to be a
It's
lot of
very
space.
bad Scottish accent.
in
Now that I've
fucking
heard that for the
shit.
first time, it's a terrible accent.
This whole thing is shit.
That's an actual Scottish woman, by the way. I looked it up because I assumed it was not,
Detect
and it is an
abnormal
actual
radiation.
Scottish woman.
Not shot.
Oh.
He was just pummeled.
That's
Wow.
unfortunate.
Well, that's
Did
put
the
me
cat
into a
do
corner.
this? We haven't seen something like this yet. Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew somewhere.
Hastily moving on to the next subject.
They were left.
I mean, it's possible that the director told her
Too
to just
many.
be more Scottish
Actually,
as a
update
result of
Nexus
that she
records
wasn't.
on West
Yeah,
West.
you know, it's like,
And
yeah,
then
could you
recovers.
Like there'd be like
works,
just an amazing
Conform more to our stereotypes.
Yeah, like how Hollywood would do that shit. It's like, yeah, you're from New Jersey. Could you sound more New Jersey?
There
What do
is
you
a
mean?
donut shop. There's a donut shop by my office. There's a donut shop by my office.
Oh, you've told this story.
That is, it's operated by like a middle-aged, I don't know what Asian type she is.
I think I know
but she's an Asian woman. And she speaks in that very like Asian immigrant like broken English way. And there's like these old Mexican guys who like play chess in there and get coffee and donuts and whatnot. And one day, like I heard her like talking on the phone, and she just talked like a normal like somebody who spoke completely fluent English. And I'm like, why do you talk like that? And she's like, oh, because the old Mexican guys complained that I didn't sound Asian enough.
Wow, that's not even in Hollywood. That's just real. That's just real life.
That's how you you pander to your customer base, I guess.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Reports said the evac was cut off
Power
by
terminal.
Pardon?
Override! Close it!
Oh, what? I feel like
what?
I feel like we triggered an event we weren't supposed to trigger.
Don't know. I shoot you, Scan.
What? I don't know what's happening in the game right now. I used the terminal and it's like they didn't script the release or something. Like I think we released something bad and we're fighting it now. But they were really bad at scripting. What am I fighting? Okay, I see. Enemies, I guess? Did anybody catch what the fuck happened?
No.
Okay, alright, good. I'm not the only one who's just confused as shit. Oh, hey, it's these guys.
I blinked and I missed everything.
It's a death gorilla thing, I guess. Let's scan it.
Death Gorilla.
Fiend. I like them better in Quake, to be honest.
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
You have fun with that, Mr. Anointed.
He's enjoying navigating the pipes that have been laid conveniently impede his movement.
This pistol's actually
Why does it look like? Why does it look like your guns never fire at where the sight is on the screen?
I don't know. Probably because the gun has to hit the. Did that guy just clip through the door?
No, what was what? I think he flew upward. What? Oh yeah, like he just like jumped up in the sky and then.
Sweet.
That's always gonna be funny.
I mean, it can't seem to get to me here, so why not just keep doing this?
No, that can't shoot!
Wow, fire fucks that thing up pretty bad.
The big thing is down. We got it. Still have to mop up his handlers.
Poor Steve Bannon died.
I think he's just being sick. I mean, I don't think he's fighting anymore. I think he's just recovering from. I think just a violent, apoloid alcoholic. Yeah, no.
Shit, fire! Oh fuck! No. I couldn't get my my.
God damn it, Steve Bannon, get out of the way.
Fucking Steve Bannon fucked me over.
Jeez, some way to be grateful after you saved his life.
Okay, alright, hold up. So I was in here, we were in here, and then I used this.
Secondary terminals, no access.
No.
Sam?
And then I walked over here, because there was a thing, and I used it.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was
then
issued
this
at the time of
opened.
shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Override! Close it!
Oh, you released something.
That's a really terrible event. Like that's horribly scripted. Like if I didn't know that thing was coming out of there, like you barely. That's really bad.
Son of a.
That's terrible.
Well, because it seems the dialogue that first announces it is through Sam, who you tune out because who wants to listen to Sam talk? Because he's just a monotone, boring individual.
The rifle. This rifle's better than the Matic. The Matic's pretty shit-tastic, to be honest. Yeah, it just vomits on me.
Another dropship.
Does that lightning thing actually do something?
It's supposed to be really effective against shields, but
it doesn't have any.
Well, no, it seems like no, it doesn't do that much damage. It's pretty not very good.
Pretty harsh in terms of feedback. There's 0 chance of telling what's actually happening on impact.
Yeah.
As far as we all know, you might best be giving it a long-range handle.
Oh, this guy has shields like a Desmond on him. Yeah, it drained about 2/3 of his shields.
Krogan needs help.
I guess it's pretty okay.
Yeah, the big thing doesn't have any shields.
This pistol fucking rapes though. Did I just hear Jamaican accents say "come here"?
I thought that was Liam. I thought that was one of your guys.
Maybe that was Steve Bannon.
Hey man! Shoot all these bomber clots!
Flamethrower is pretty fucking effective against it. Flamethrower is effective against everything. This is great. I like it. Can I zap? Yeah, zapping it. Oh good, I just can
The big
smack
thing
fuck.
is down. We got
I
it.
got more guys though.
Still have to mop up his handlers.
Where's that grenade? There's
Yum.
that grenade.
Yeah, that's definitely
Psychic.
Liam. You got to mop up his handlers, man. Orienting.
So like couches are a
Psychic
thing of the
fried.
past. I mean, we've already established chairs are a thing of the past thanks to Sewage Steve.
The wave of the future are chest-high walls.
Yeah, man. Chest high walls are what it's all about. Oh, hey, it's this guy. That was you. That only took away half of its shield, though. My gentle poke is pretty effective. Ah, man. You know, what you could say about the other Mass Effect games, well, 1's gameplay was really bad, but 2 and 3 at least, like, had pretty kinetic gameplay that was pretty decent. Like, you felt like gameplay was happening. Is this a body? I think I saw something about having to scan these. Yeah, I did.
Y'all Thysa.
Yalar Thysa. That's a name. That's a name for people.
Yalla Thassa.
Look sharp. That thing is out there.
And the
I
kid.
killed that thing.
Everything's grounded till they're gone.
I think here was another body.
It's like a southern Mario talking about his favorite
Portable
chicken.
cover of Ket design.
Didn't bother to take it with him.
Business call? Business call.
Oh,
Business call.
business call. I mean, typically this would be Alfonso time, but I'm out of it. In fact, I think I'm about to go here. Actually, there's some football coming up, and I'll be indisposed. No, not today. Not Alfonso time. Featuring Amtrak and Terminus. They can take it this time. Come on,
What is
guys.
Al-
What's the point game?
What
What?
is Alfonso time?
Well, it's like a bit of a DIY advice, you know, self-help, get rich quick schemes done over because I'd be the best to hand out such advice, and just general tips around the household things that got to learn something new every day. I've already started now, haven't I? Well, not what's the best tea for dunking? Biscuits for dunking in tea. Should you have cream in those biscuits? These are the questions
yes,
that
you should have cream in those biscuits.
no.
Hey, Tarns is back.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
What's up?
Have you heard nothing?
I don't
Wait, what about
No.
the biscuits that have like a chocolate like either on or underneath? Like they have like a thin layer of chocolate.
Hold on.
Holy
when we're
shit,
talking
that
biscuits,
roll! Oh my god, Steve.
Only in cold climates. You don't want to get chocolate on your fingers, and you certainly don't want the chocolatey aftertaste in the tea. You want the two to be distinct.
It
Generally,
seems
the
like
tea could be good.
flamethrower's better at killing shields than the skill designed to kill shields. That's just my personal take.
Chocolatey tea is a gimmick for Americans.
Yeah.
I had
it's
a
shocking.
maple
The
tea
flamethrower seems like hot stuff.
It is. It's very hot.
Wow. Running away from you on fire and then just threw himself backwards towards you.
Clear? We're
Strange.
clear. Can't imagine Site 2 was ready for attacks like that.
Guess it wasn't, because everybody died, Steve Bannon.
No cream and biscuits, people. Jesus, I thought we've been over this.
According to survivors, the kid attacked from all sides.
Alfonso is pretty adamant about the no cream and biscuits.
Well, just with tea, and it's fine. It's as a casual snack. Otherwise, in and around your other meals, that's a-okay.
Wait, but what if you have it, but then you don't dunk it in the tea? Like you just have it and then you have a sip of tea.
Radiation levels increasing.
Oh, I am a terrible filthy American.
Well, I mean, the dunk or the no dunk has been a point of controversy for decades, really. You know. Me personally, I'm a dunk kind of guy, which does make the cream question more difficult. But the jury's still out.
Also, the car's shocks are probably fucking amazing. Cause
yeah.
These tires are just like bobbing up and down over the rocks.
Taking some
like
punishment.
Keep an eye out for bodies. I'm trying to find all the bodies. What the fuck is this guy? Oh, I see a body there too. Clancy? Let's talk to you, Clancy. Oh, you just sell me shit. Okay. Raptor?
Is Dunk or Dunk your favorite show right next to Who's Killing Hitler?
Cobra RP. Oh, hold up. Sell all salva.
Who's killing Hitler?
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Hitler gets reincarnated in a different
That
circumstance
rifle's
every episode, and then each episode's just about tracking down and killing Hitler. I think that'd be the bomb, to be honest.
Every week, Hitler ended up escaping by the skin of his teeth until BJ Blazkowicz came in. Then the show was never the same.
Expensive, Pathfinder. It's worn all of us down.
Site 1 main
No, yeah, I think the
control
protagonist could do all the legwork in order to trap, contain, and kill Hitler, but then BJ could just burst the last moment. He could be the running gag.
Nobody. Okay, this vehicle's ability to just say fuck anything in its way is outstanding, and I do appreciate that a lot. Nobody.
I want to ride that vehicle.
Oh, it's pretty great. That's great. I love that right there. Unironically love the shit out of it. Nobody.
So you're just looking for dead bodies?
Yeah, it says we need to give the Nexus records of all the colonists who died because they deserve closure or some shit.
I feel at this point you'd be better off not driving a car, but rather just a giant hamster wheel or something. I mean, or just one of those gerbil balls. I don't know what you call them.
Actually, interesting thing is, NASA for deep space exploration actually experimented with a human-sized gerbil ball for extreme hazardous environments.
That's great.
I don't like the two.
They eventually
there's like this all-wheel drive mode, and then there's a normal mode, and the all-wheel drive mode's slow as shit.
Interesting. What did they eventually design?
Colonists change things, not always for the better.
You were talking about the human-sized hamster ball.
Oh yes, they eventually got rid of the design because the astronauts said that it had absolutely no dignity, and they preferred the normal-sized hazard suits. You could not do science properly. In
That's
those
actually
purple
been
balls.
on my bucket list is to get into one of those giant see-through plastic balls and just take off down Cooper's Hill in England or something in pursuit of cheese. That'd be well up there.
Hold up. How does this do?
Just running over those little lizard dudes.
bearing in mind that's a very steep hill. I mean, it's not quite annually, but occasionally you get people breaking their legs in pursuit of the cheese wheel. It's quite
Okay,
fascinating.
good.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to stop if you were in a ham, so you just keep rolling into pastures and over garden fences.
What about this?
Like as soon as you go down, like there's a little bit of a hill, you're like, ah, shit, shit, shit. And then like you're just rolling so fast that you're like just sticking to like the inside of it because of all the G-forces holding you to it. Oh god.
I mean, presumably there'd be some way to connect to the outside world. You'd be able to stick your hand through, right? Otherwise, how do you? But how would you stop yourself? I mean, you couldn't just put out your hands at strategic moments and just.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd like
Go on the
crush
ground.
your hands.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, it's terrifying.
But if you had to do like, they didn't have you do like science from the inside of the ball. You'd have to roll the ball or to like where the hands are, and then stick your hands through them. Otherwise, you'd have to stick so many like gloved hands all over the ball, and then it just looks freaky.
Or maybe you just have a laptop compartment in there that just scrape and rotate. Oh, brilliant!
Can you imagine like how terrifying it'd be if you got swept away on the tides, like in water or an ocean?
Oh my god.
No, I haven't seen that video. Okay, I haven't. I should look it up. 2 Russians are one of those that veers off a mountain. Interesting.
That is excellent. Man, that
You know that like
is so great. I love it.
You know, like that dumb meme where it's like, oh, NASA spent millions of dollars on like, you know, a pen that could work in zero gravity and all this other shit.
Oh yeah,
And then it's like,
we just use a pencil. Yeah.
it's like, yeah, the Russians like, oh, we just use a pencil. Yeah, here's the thing: pencils create fragments of shit that when you write with it, it'll start getting into your electronics and fuck everything up. So,
yeah,
gotta go the liquid route.
$1 million well spent, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
Take that, Pinko.
Fucking communist pieces of shit. You know, I would think that just health would take a lot of damage from a giant bolt of electricity fucking ramming into you, but that just could be me.
There's a joke in here somewhere about Mike Pence and electricity, and I'm not gonna
shock the gays.
Yeah.
Well, we have Steve Bannon. We might as well.
Does bonus damage to one particular race of homosexuals.
Nice work.
You could harp on about it.
Tyranny R11 Holor.
I would play Mike Pence as Andromeda.
Mike Pence as Andromeda.
There'd be only like one race.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
Okay. There was not a body over here. At least I don't see one. Okay.
Oh, everybody would have 1,000 kids because abortions are illegal.
I don't know. We didn't have that many kids back when they were illegal.
These caves could be a good shelter if people need it.
Gets us away from the sun for a while.
Let's go out this way. It'd actually probably be good for colonization, to be honest. Is there a body up here? There he is. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet
Old man's got to get out of the sun. What did we eventually run with? Is it Old Man Dave?
Grandpa Dave.
Chased down by one
Grandpa
of his
Dave.
studies.
Okay.
The
I prefer
death
Old
toll
Man.
between the 2 outposts must have weighed on everyone.
Okay. I'm just going to all these protective barrier areas, trying to find bodies, because that's where they seem to be. I don't know why nobody died out in the fucking wastes.
I don't know, there's something about Mike Pence in an astronaut suit that just seems authentic to me.
Get ready to fight.
Yeah, I can see
Authentic.
Yeah, I don't know, the image just seems correct.
Oh, because he feels like he doesn't belong on Earth.
Wow, that
I think that may
flamethrower
be part
just
of it.
wrecks shit.
There's a certain alien quality to his head.
Glad that I've discovered
Is it just
this
me?
inflatable
The
arm.
Cats seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech.
No body. Nope. Yep.
Pavlov. Amira S.
Anointed.
Got it. Thanks, Ryder.
I do not know what the story is about in this game.
I don't know. I mean, I thought being forced to listen to the audio would actually give me a bit of an update.
You go to a planet in a galaxy, and then your dad dies. Remember
Right.
Dad? He died, and then
Those are events. It's
we
not a plot.
become the Pathfinder, and then we got to go find the planet so that we can not all die.
Seems less harsh than when we first landed.
That has brought me
Maybe I'm
no
just
closer
getting
to
used to it.
enlightenment.
That's.
Our people came
I've
a
been
long
paying
way.
at least moderate
Nothing will
attention
stop
to
them.
what's been going on, and that
Strange how
appears to be the
bleeding
plot,
for
as
a
far as I
place
can tell.
makes it feel worthwhile.
Everything's just shitty against shields. I think there's a thing over here too. Hopefully.
This car is like indestructible.
Yeah, no, this car is fucking a baller. It takes everything. Go into 6-wheel mode and that thing gets pure vertical like that.
Got them all.
The only problem is 6-wheel mode doesn't let you move very quick. Fuck 4-wheel drive, 6-wheel. Oh, I remember this place. I think they're. Where the fuck would a dead body be here?
Still disappointingly competent for my liking. I was rather hoping we would that this game would fall prey to the common pitfall of quality gaming in the control scheme. With, well, I mean, it was always going to have reasonable controls. This wasn't it? It's a shame. Been here before, I think.
Yeah, we have. I'm just going to check for bodies because I wasn't looking for bodies before.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before.
This looks pretty cool. I like this structure thing. See, these chest-high walls make more sense because, like, they're clearly portable generator things that you fucking set up. But, like, here's a better thing. It's a crate. There's always crates or handrails or, like, there's so many ways to create natural cover. Have there been any bodies inside? Oh, there. Oh, no, that's the... What the fuck is that? Dead thing.
Why would there be chest-high wall generators? Do they just, like, pump out chest-high walls?
Anton, Darren T.
This all kind of makes me wonder what a world
Got a component for Site 2's project.
fashioned by George Iffy might look like if we were to land and inhabit one of those. Just elevators everywhere. Fascinating.
Victor Nilksan?
Iffy, yeah.
Is he the leader here? Shit.
Terminus, you're familiar
You're
with
watching
the,
this super
with the George
old.
Iffy
Oh my
phenomenon,
god! You
aren't
didn't know about the underwater Bubsy levels? Oh god, Bubsy.
Crikey.
I think I got all the bodies, didn't I? Yeah, I got all the bodies, and then it told me I got something for Site 2.
I didn't even know there was underwater levels in Bubsy 3D.
Oh my god, fucking Bubsy 3D.
I've forgotten that there were underwater levels.
How?
Entirely.
They were the worst part.
The only
I mean, other than like
the only,
Bubsy 3D being the worst part, they were the other worst part.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the only stuff I know about Bubsy 3D is from, like, that one video by that guy, Olililia, like, that severe OCD guy, and, like, him just showing how you could glitch out the game to make you jump really high.
That's great. Yeah.
Ridiculous. And I was just like, I thought it was, like, only those 2 maps.
You don't know the extreme
Sure as I'm
silliness
not gonna
of
play
Bubsy
it.
3D with the electric sunflower? Because that was a fucking...
Yeah, I saw Ben's rendering of that.
He needs to get back on that. I don't know why. I mean, he knows it's his true calling.
He's doing lots of
realized.
studies.
There was like a...
That's
at
not going to get him
university.
anywhere. It's not going to. The future is in YouTube and self-promotion, and he needs to hop on that train.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms could have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Is that it? Did I get it? Did I get it?
You never finished Ace Pilot, did you, Tarnsman? You know, if I recall
Space
correctly,
Ace.
the controls for that Space
No,
Ace.
I did not finish Space Ace. Maybe we'll get back to it once Buck Tetris is Adventures in.
That truly had the worst controls, if I recall correctly. You were stuck
That
for
had like
hours.
unworkable controls. Like,
Wasn't it supposed to be kind of like a what the hell is it? Dragon's Lair?
yes, there's a Dragon's Lair
on the-
version which is supposedly way better.
There's like another Don Bluth animated produced thing, but then like it's just like, oh, push left and right at the correct times. type of game.
Tales from the Tales of the Tales games do that.
Telltale.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is the thing?
Also,
See,
aren't-
where the fuck is the
Active remnant. Careful.
supposed to be?
I'm quite surprised that your avatar at no point in your history on Doom World has been that of Space Ace swallowing the dinner plate, which you took the perfect frame off and you somehow just never got around to using.
Yeah, I don't know why I never had
single
that.
shot.
I didn't have an
Well,
avatar
that
for
is
the
a-
longest time.
With entry points
And now I
set
have
aside.
one. I'm not gonna.
Exit blast
Oh,
through the
let's
By all
back up
accounts,
for
Milton was
there
in front
we
of the chief
go.
when he
Let's
fired.
just sit there for a
So it
second
wasn't his shot that killed him.
Wow.
and appreciate that.
Let's not draw that rock.
That is how we.
That tiny little piece of.
How is
Beautiful.
Oh, okay, there we go. Finally,
Wow.
finally. Oh, there's a thing I missed it.
Wow, we
Don't have much use for police.
Absolutely
I get
beautiful.
Someone has to keep the peace.
Did Grandpa
Turns out,
fucking Dave
for
just
me.
say he doesn't have need of
Oh,
police?
that's what yours do.
Fucking Ice Cube over here, straight out of Compton.
I believe it's a trace you indicated nearby.
Could be one
straight out of Krogan or whatever the hell he's from.
Wow,
Is that the race
yeah,
of people?
they're
Krogans.
Krogans.
It's a Karkin nest, all right.
Karkins. Oh, good. These things just implode when fire touches them. Like God intended. That laugh. Good
the
job.
hell
That
was
was
that?
Grandpa Dave. What the fuck is this?
Confirming initiative equipment, including
Oh, that's
Omni
right.
tool
This
assigned.
the
After
dude
facilitation,
who murdered.
Hiram Reynolds. Chief was scanning at the
Chief
front
was.
door.
Oh, good
He
overlap
was
there,
bouncing
audio.
up 2 shots. 1. A standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind. A Ket pulse weapon.
That's it. Dilkin didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
Oh my god.
I've missed everything. I don't know. I have no idea what you're laughing at.
Oh, okay, here, let me. Alfonso, let me recreate it for you.
I mean, that was 6 seconds behind, so I've been waiting. I assume it's part of the audio, but I couldn't hear through the laughter.
Oh my god. Oh lord. Alright, so. Okay, so like, here, let me recreate the scene. It's like, playing back, audio log. No!
Oh.
Oh, there was more on it, but like, that's all I caught.
I think the guy actually did kill him or something, or meant to kill him or something, because I got shit, and is that Nilkin? Oh, right here. Sorry, old friend, I had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Son of
Shit.
I selected
Sorry, old
shit,
friend,
and he
old
says son of a
bean.
bitch.
Identified a suspect, Nilkin. So he did not kill the chief.
Son of a
But he
bitch
meant
must
to.
pay.
Need another chat with
But
the
he
man.
meant to. Oh, okay, well, intense 3/4 of the law. Oh boy. What else we got? Hitting rocks for sense. Yeah, that's that. Let's go do that. Hitting rocks for science. That's a toggle mining computer.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined
Now,
for
I haven't been
resources.
paying
You can extract
that much
minerals
attention
via
to
your mining interface.
the sorts of dialogue options that you're given, but they seem to be mostly just filler, phatic. Yeah, maybe indicative character, but not actually having any impact whatsoever. So I mean, like, you can select shit as a dialogue option, but that's just a filler, something you'd utter under your breath, and then you're back on track in the next line of dialogue, as the other option would have led you to initially anyway.
Oh
so
shit!
I mean, it
no,
seems
no, we need
completely
to
redundant.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
This is killing the shit out of me.
I mean, that's not where the attraction of this model
Yes, for now.
of narrative comes from.
No, it like apparently influences your character. Like my guy's just standardly jokey in dialogue, at least per the tutorial pop-ups, because I keep selecting the jokey options.
Fine. No. I'm not saying that you can't mold your character in that way, but you want to be able to mold it in an interesting direction as dictated by interesting dialogue options,
Right.
not just philophatic expressions or whatever.
I think it's just...
They amount to nothing.
Yeah, exactly. We can't go do that one because there's just death over there right now.
Like the dialogue option should be, yeah, it seems like this is the whatever his name was, Kilkin, and the other one's like, I'm done here, I'm fucking going home. And that should be an option, and then you should be able to leave, and then... Yeah.
Bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Huh, you're right. What if...
Are we replaying the conversation we had?
Didn't bother picking up the bodies.
Huh.
Schematics for special projects.
Should have a son.
They were...
Okay.
Son of a shit must fall.
Bitch of a shit, yeah.
This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. A way to fight the cat.
Well,
No reason
fuck
we
that.
couldn't finish what they started.
Going
All
over here. Oh
components
my
are sent to
god!
Had security tags, compiling possible
Oh, we found
landmarks.
something the car can't drive over. How unfortunate.
Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
That's
Happy
very
thoughts, Liam.
unfortunate.
You're right, Captain. I say that, realizing that no one could possibly have the resources to create a game allowing for those sorts of decisions to map out in a different direction. Yeah.
No, but you can still do
But I
like
do think there's a
meaningful-
middle ground.
You can do like a
Well, of
Walking
course,
Dead
yeah,
style,
yeah.
where like
Worth
there's
checking,
clearly a
if only to
meaningful
make sure the
thing
cat don't
that
get to keep
happens.
You can still map onto that illusion within it the impression.
I
that,
mean,
All
you know,
Site 2 components
the
are
old
accounted for.
prior to the
Let's
ending,
use
which was
research
just a
station, see
fuck
what
you. The old
Mass Effect
Mass Effect's trilogy did a pretty good job of at least maintaining that illusion. And then the ending was just pick your color. So, you know, that failed miserably, which is kind of weird because giving multiple endings is where like you
Lots
could
more
actually get
people
away
here
with,
once.
you know,
We're their successors.
doing that because you don't have to. Did I just clip through the ground, like bury myself in sand as the car tried to drive under that pipe?
I mean, I think it might
Well,
help
stood a
if you
better
had a
chance
protagonist
if they
that
had a
was
crew.
not really integral to
offense,
the
big
story. So
guy,
the story,
but
the events
don't think that would've
transpiring
changed
around you, and so you could determine where you are in that story, and that would allow you to, you know, provide more
You
dialogue
and that
options of the sort
research
that do actually,
station can put
you know,
them together.
it helps shape a character. But you determine your level of involvement in the story that is ongoing, whether you're there or not. That would make sense to
Yeah,
me.
that'd be good. I like that. Let's just pump into this. Tech damage bonus to shields. Yeah, there we go. I've unlocked engineering too. Well, good for me.
So then you could say, I want no further part in this adventure, whatever, and you could leave off, and then the war that would transpire in 5 minutes' time would kick off anyway, and then you could rejoin it or whatever. I think.
Looks like I've done
funky.
everything over here. I'm done with side quests on this planet. Let's leave this planet and go with whatever we're doing next. Because I want to see a new environment, because the new environment's the best part of this game. Plus, I want more cutscenes, because cutscenes are the other best part of this game. Best in quotation marks.
This is like, not as entertaining as the first one.
Let's get out of here. Return to town.
Like the first stream of this.
First stream of this.
I was thinking of a theatre model that, having put more than 10 minutes of thought into it, wouldn't work, but just toying around when I was lazy one day, and just having similarly a story in. You would let the audience into a setting, and then they could go to any room that they like to see events transpire as actors act them out. Only, of course, that would be awkward because you'd have to have actors acting when no one's there because they're off seeing the more interesting scenes or something like that, and then the timing would be impossible to get right. But I think
I have bunk assignments
if you could somehow link that up, imagine how cool it would be if you were just an audience member who could, behind screens, to go to
And
any
either
part
of the escape
of, let's say, a
pods,
town
or my
or something.
speed.
It'd be cool,
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard.
but it wouldn't
Any
work.
thoughts, Ryder?
Wow.
We're adventurers.
Like how
Whatever
he
makes
was
the squad
posed.
comfortable is
Wow.
okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the remnant and breached their vault.
With that, I think I am going to bail because I've got some stuff to do for the night.
That's fine.
Still,
All
it
right,
was very nice coming along.
That's great. Now I'm gonna follow shit behind you. Thanks.
Thanks for coming along and having me. Or, well, thanks for having me.
Thanks for barging in.
Yeah. Take care, Term.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Her face is so unanimated, like it's just like static.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
Fair enough.
Our initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the
That was an
Pathfinder
interesting
calls the shots.
confrontation of
Just
the
to
sort
be
we haven't seen yet that just didn't eventuate because the writers were lazy.
What do you
I
need from
agree.
us, Ryder?
Work hard.
Helios threw us for a loop.
What is his arm doing?
We're kind of new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
God damn it, Buck, your face.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus.
Wow.
PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Wow, Buck is like just completely ignored by his own people. Like he's the master of getting shot down.
Well, I mean, if you dress like this every day, like holy shit, he looks like an action figure.
Man, you just can't appreciate the
Just
Buck.
issuing commands as people walk away, as though they're still in the room discussing things intensely with you. It's great. I think this might be a good place to stop for tonight. Assuming this is we're back to sort of hub like.
Yeah, we're back to some hub like. Let me go back to to Buck Tetris's outfit thing and see if we have any different stuff we can maybe
fashion upgrade, since you selected the fashion option.
Yeah, let's see if there's any. What else?
How did you get these colors?
SpaceX rocket model.
Like I said, you just push the slider to the right and you just
Delivery
accepted
cache?
the consequences.
Oh, hold up, we got cool. So, hoodie, holy shit, hold up. Where was that? Here it is. Wardrobe.
Oh no.
Hoodie. Oh, it's not. It's not as good as the jacket. It's good, but it's not as good as the jacket. The jacket is superior. All right, armor cut.
It's got way more colors.
No, this isn't the one I want.
Oh lord.
Hold up. The one I want.
Customize.
No, that's the color customize. I want the actual select your armor thing to see if I have anything better to. Where was it? Was it over here? Yeah, here it was. There we go. Armor. All right.
Oh my god.
Scavenger helmet. What's that? Yes. Armor. Oh, there you go, Buck. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I think we're maybe. What's this one? Is this one? Oh, that one.
It's like that's not camouflaging anything. That's.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh.
Anti-camouflage.
Oh.
Jesus. My fucking eyes.
Yikes. That is the loudest outfit.
Oh wait, hold up. We have that look. Now I think I can color customize it. This ladder slide is pretty outstanding. Armor customization.
His name's only Buck because for the briefest of moments during the customization phase, there's a facial feature that's just a white chalk on his lip that looked like a buck tooth, and it was only there for about 2 seconds, but it stuck.
What other pat? Oh no, it definitely. Ooh, no. Ooh.
Ooh, Jesus.
Ooh,
God, no, it's like someone just masticated a bunch of bubble gum and just slapped it on his. It's unfathomable.
I think like, it's a tough choice between the stripe and the camo. They both look just so.
No, you gotta go with the camo.
I think we gotta go with the camo. Yeah.
Is it because it's a fucking disaster?
Hold up. Is there? No, we definitely need to keep it max, but.
No, he's Buck Tetris. His full name is Buck Tetris.
Yeah, I think we need to stick with the hyper green. That definitely all comes together. Is there anything else I can do with the? No, the jacket's just 3 colors. All right, We're perfect. I can't get cooking with gas printed on the back of the jacket, but that's the only issue we got right now. So let us save the game.
Oh man.
And then let us jump to multiplayer. There's multiplayer in this? What? Oh my god. Hold up, I just want to check this. See what I think this is just like wave shit, if I remember correctly.
Multiplayer.
I don't know. I'm checking out what the heck it is. Message of the day, these beautiful killer bots.
It can only be one buck Tetris.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright. I'm just going to leave it on that, because I don't really know what to say beyond that. This has been the adventures of Buck Tetris.
This continues to be the adventures of Buck Tetris. For the foreseeable future, I understand.
Yeah, it's probably...
like, this is a long game.
It's probably going to be... I don't know if it's that long of a game. I mean, typically BioWare games are... you got your starter planet. We did the starter planet. Then you got your like... hub area you go to, which was My Face is Tired Ladies station thing, the Nexus thing. Then you got like your first planet that you go to, which sometimes is part of the hub area, that like gives you the map thing that makes you go to like 4 other planets, and then you're done. So I think we could probably wrap it up pretty, 6 or 7 more parts.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. Our endures are generally pretty 5, 6, 7 parts. I mean, Superman 64 was like 13 parts.
Yeah, but this is a fucking BioWare game. There's 30 hours crammed into it.
Yeah, but that's if I bother to do all the side shit, which fuck that. We're here for the main attraction, although that amazing no was in the side shit, to be fair.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh no, you were off fishing for bodies at some stage. I have no idea what was the significance of that.
That was just a thing I wanted to do to get experience, because I had it in my log. It was bothering me.
Was it all in the name of fashion?
It was all in the name of fashion. Everything. Everything we do in the name of Buck Tetris is in the name of fashion. So this is the adventures.
Well, look forward to it.
Buck Tetris Part 3, and we are off. So goodbye, people.
See you later.
Go watch Captain Clever. He's going to play through what I like to call the adventures of Mozambique. It is a informative game about city building in Africa.
Also, interview with Linguisa tomorrow. So if anyone has any questions, just PM me a Doom World or something like that, or just drop it in the thread, because we need some. Thanks. I mean, I have tons already, but
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Also, when are we gonna do that? Where's all the data?
Like as soon as possible after that. We don't even have to wait for the weekend because it's just been too long.
Okay. All right. Well,
you just inform me when you're good for it, and then.
So okay.
Yeah. So maybe tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
See ya.
We're done.
Bye, guys.
But.